Welcome back to Epic English Tutorials once again, and here you are back with me in my 7-day series of 7 idioms in 7 days. If you're an IELTS student and you're planning to impress the examiner with your impressive usage of vocabulary and you want to give an impression that you're very skillful in using language at ease, then you're at the right place. I've started a series of 7 idioms in 7 days and this is day 3 of the series. So let's see what I have in store for you on day 3 of our series 7 idioms on 7 days. It's a very relatable idiom which you can use in everyday life, and it's not only for IELTS student. If you're a housewife or a student, you can use it in your real life while talking with your friends to impress them that you have amazingly interesting vocabulary in your vocabulary bank. So the idiom that I want to introduce today is to be a rare bird. When someone is a rare bird, you call someone a rare bird. That means someone is an exceptionally unique person. That's why you're giving that person a title to be a rare bird. And you can use it to talk about different scenarios in your IELTS speaking exam to impress the examiner. For instance, if the examiner asks you to describe your favorite writer, you can say, I love J.K. Rowling. She's a rare bird. I love her writings. They are a masterpiece and they are massively impressive. But to be precise, what is most unique about her is why I call her a rare bird, because her series Harry Potter is extremely unique and different than the rest of the pieces of writing. That's why I like her the most. Or if the examiner asks you to describe your favorite movie, you can also use this idiom to talk about your favorite movie. It's a common, frequently given topic. For example, you can say, I like the movie Titanic. I love the director. He's a rare bird because how he has portrayed a catastrophe or a tragedy in the movie is massively impressive. I believe people from all walks of life love to watch such movies. So this is how you can use it in this scenario. Or you can say, if the examiner asks you to describe your favorite profession or the profession you plan to join, your ideal profession, or what's your aim and ambition in life, you can club all these things together and talk about it. For example, you can say that I'm planning to be a politician. In fact, my ideal is Nelson Mandela because he's a rare bird who would give up freedom at the cost of freedom of his people. When he was imprisoned, he was offered freedom, but he said, I will not accept it unless all my companions are freed as well, and freedom is granted to my people as well. So this is how you can use it to talk about your favorite politician, your favorite career, your favorite celebrity, or your favorite book. I use it in 3 different scenarios. You can also use it to talk about your close relatives. For example, you can say, if the examiner asks you to describe the person you admire the most or a colleague that you like, so you can say, I like that colleague of mine, I like that friend of mine, whoever you admire the most. I like my grandma because she's a rare bird, because who would think of using technology, who would be at the forefront of technology at this old age, but she's a YouTuber and she makes videos about how to spend time in old age. So this is how you can use in different scenarios in real life. I'm sure you are going to use it as well. Now let me know in the comments below, what's a rare bird in your life? Who is the person you find exceptionally different? Who is the rare bird? I would love to know that. Okay, so it's your wedding anniversary. I'm so happy to know that. Don't worry, I'll be there. Yes, you're planning to surprise your wife by throwing a party. I'm sure it's going to be a complete recipe for success. I'm so excited to see her reaction. Yes, I know that wife of yours is a rare bird. She has a magical charisma and everybody is charmed by her manners. I know that. Don't worry, I'll be there soon. See you. Let me encapsulate the points that I have already introduced in the previous 2 days. First day, I introduced the idiom to you to be your recipe for success. When something is a recipe for success, that means something brings you guaranteed success. For example, if you can say saving money and not being a spendthrift is a recipe for success. Or you can say being in the company of wise people is a recipe for success. Or watching informative movies is a recipe for success. So this is how you can use this idiom in real life scenarios, and these topics are frequently given in IELTS exam as well. And the second idiom that I introduced was to be a recipe for disaster. When something is a recipe for disaster, that means something brings you unexpected failure or result. For example, you can say that sitting in the company of disruptive people is a complete recipe of disaster. or being a spendthrift is a complete recipe of disaster. So this is how you can use in different scenarios. Or keeping animals imprisoned in cages or animal exploitation is a complete recipe for disaster. So you can use it in different scenarios applying to different situations. Now let's jump into the video and see what I have in store for you in today's video, which is day 3 of my idiom series, 7 idioms in 7 days. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Okay, that's all from my side today. I have taught you 3 idioms in 3 days so far. I'm sure you're using them in your real life to impress others, and it can be a complete recipe for success. I know that people will admire you for your massively impressive usage of unique words and idioms in your real life. I'll see you in my next video on day 4. Let's see what I have in store for you. Till then, you take good care of yourselves and let me know in the comments below who's a rare bird that you know, who's the person you admire the most because he or she is a rare bird, and what is it that you've recently done that is a complete recipe for success, or God forbid, did you end up in a disaster by doing something wrong and something ended up being a recipe for disaster. I'll see you very soon tomorrow in my next video on day 4th of the series 7 idioms in 7 days. Till then, you really take good care of yourselves and subscribe to Epic English Tutorials, which is massively important. It's going to be a complete recipe for success. Trust me. See you.